Hey guys, it's Namikaze here, also known as Shin Kazama and Minato Namikaze from my previous name that I had on this channel before I switched to Namikaze. And my real name is Sam, also known as Namikaze of course, and well, this is a video about the history of my channel and how much I've made to get to this point. And you know, I have over 10k now. Sometimes I don't even believe I have this much people because my channel kind of died, and I'm trying my best to revive it. Of course, I'm focusing on many other stuff, a lot of other business that I have to take care of, and yeah, the Gohan Beast channel, that is one of my business, which is another channel that I focus entirely on Dragon Ball Z. That one has been the best channel I've ever made so far, and I'm still making a lot of good content over it. So yeah, this is basically the story of how I started going from 0 to 10k, and I think it's the story of my whole channel as a whole. And let's start from the bottom, the start. And how did I start? I don't remember exactly, but I'll try to remember as we go on. I never did a Naruto channel, never. I never completely planned on this. It sort of came out like fate, like it just came, you know, like that. It just sort of entered a path where I was sort of just studying and not doing a lot of other stuff that had to be YouTube. So I just sort of, I'm very active on Discord, so one day I saw this guy called Calamity, I think, and I reached out to him in a server, this Naruto server that I just found. I just literally found, and it's called the Ninjatubers, and I found this server. I went in, saw a bunch of people online there, pretty active. It used to be very active before it just fell down like a whole castle. But it's just, you know, I saw this guy, I saw Calamity, you know, reached out to him. I said, man, how can I be Minato? Can I be Minato? He said, yes, you need this specific thing, and this and that. And I was like, okay. I had to start from the bottom. I literally didn't know nothing. I wouldn't have the knowledge I have today if it wasn't for him, even though he was an asshole, but I'll get to that point later. But yeah, he's helped me a lot, and he's helped me create the reaction template that everybody used to have. Of course, people still do that for cartoonish reasons, but you know, the Calamity, he was also known as Jiraiya. He taught me all this stuff, and I created my Minato channel. And I think I had a few subs from other stuff, but it wasn't as much as I had now. It was like 300 subs, and I started my Minato channel. I uploaded my first video. It was a reaction of a SSJ4K video. It was so weird. Of course, I had a stupid, childish voice. I was just a kid. I didn't even sound like Minato. I sound more like Minato's now because I have more of a matured voice than before. But it's very, very interesting how everything just lined up to be this whole thing of, okay, I'm gonna start a channel, it's gonna be Naruto. And that was my favorite show back in the day. Of course, Naruto is not my favorite show anymore. Now it's Dragon Ball, and I've met Dragon Ball since I was a little kid, even before Naruto, but that was not my favorite for some reason. I just started growing up with different categories of anime, and Dragon Ball kind of grew on me. And Naruto was, of course, a good part of it, but that was not the reason why I created this channel. I created the channel because I wanted to feel something in my heart. You know, I wanted to do something different in my channel. And I wanted to create a channel where I could entertain people with my reaction videos and whatever I could do to attach, you know, others to my channel. And I think it's amazing that I was able to do that until my, you know, of course, my channel went down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and I couldn't really contain the just consistency of my videos viewers. So as I went on and uploaded more and more videos, I realized I was not just in a freaking group. It was a whole community of literally Naruto people which loved their content, and it was like a whole community of Ninjatubers, like a YouTube with mixed with tuber and Ninjatuber. Yeah, it was just that. And you know, that server that I used to be in, the Discord server, was so cool, man. Like, you just could see so much people talking. It was so active. It was so enthusiastic. You could just look at it and be like, okay, man, this is actually cool. Like, I see a future in this. Until I saw that, you know, I was not in their level. And I was not at all before becoming more mature and knowing and learning how to be in this group, in this community, in fact. And Kakashi was, aka Mark Kakashi, which back in the day was humongous in views. He was such a cool YouTuber. He sounded exactly like Kakashi. A lot of people complimented him that. Even his natural voice sounded like Kakashi from Naruto, and it's cool, you know. I was not very connected with him as a friend. Of course, I, along the way, uploaded more and more videos, getting more popularity, more consistency, and more people along the way that brought me to connect more with him as I went through other stuff, you know, a lot of other conversations with other members of the community, of the Ninjatubers community. Until one day Mark reached out to me and he said, man, keep it up the good videos. I love your videos and stuff. He just went and approached me and said that. I was like, dude, that's awesome, man. I'm really happy. And I was really happy. And yeah, I invited him to my server. He joined my server. He joined the Shinobitubers, which is another thing that I'll talk about later, which is sort of a Ninjatuber copy, but it's different. It's not like a whole toxicity that it had on the Ninjatubers. Because listen, Ninjatubers were the most toxic people that I've ever seen, and it's just not just everyone in the community, but most people there were just so toxic. And yeah, but Kakashi was not. He was really cool. He was chill. Of course, if he had to say something and be more of authoritative, he would. But yeah, and I was just, in my point of view, that was just great. And now, you know, I was growing on YouTube as Minato Namikaze. I was doing my videos, doing my own thing, and I met this guy called MikeVA, which that was not his name before he changed to that in like the recent months, but that I'm just gonna call him that, which aka he's Naruto Uzumaki, and MikeVA is Naruto Uzumaki, and I met him through a comment. I commented in one of his videos that he did a reaction as Naruto Uzumaki. I reached out to his comment and said, hey man, this is cool. Do you want to join my community? Do you want to join our community? Which back in the day was Ninjatubers, that I was not exactly in, but I was starting to get in it. I was starting to, you know, be more connected with it. And I said, do you want to join my Discord servers? He said, yeah, and then we added each other. I added him to the group, and we talked. You know, I spoke to Naruto about a really, like, YouTube business, and, you know, I was like, hey man, you sound good as Naruto, you should join our group. And you said, yeah, hell yeah. And it was like, okay, cool, that's awesome. And he has a brother as well, which he's now Sasuke Uchiha. He used to be Boruto Uzumaki before becoming Sasuke Uchiha in YouTube. I know that sounds completely confusing, but you will get the point later. And that is Naruto Uzumaki's, MikeVA's brother. that he is MikeVA's brother. And of course, both of them live in the same house, and they have to, you know, both record in different places, and it's kind of confusing because they are brothers. And yeah, Naruto and Sasuke, they really joined the group, and they really did a lot, improved a lot, and they even made a new server. And to be honest, as Minato, man, you have to do so much, and I had to help them somehow, you know. I'm saying this as myself, but as the Minato persona, I was like, man, what would Minato do? He would help people. He would bring more people to his, you know, his group and be a leader. And that's what I did, you know, and I love being that. And I grew up with that kind of mindset where, okay, this is a beginning of something new. This is a beginning of, and I was just beginning. It was like probably in my second, third month uploading as Minato, and right now I'm just like, dude, this is amazing. Of course, there's a lot of changes, and let's get to the next step of the thing. I'm sorry for the background noise. I probably had a background noise like a few times now. It's just my parents talking. Don't mind them. But yeah, a few months have passed, and I just, of course, I used to research Minato Namikaze as a character, and I researched him in so many ways. Like, of course, as a YouTuber, you gotta know your own character. If you don't know your own character, what the hell are you doing? Because since it's a parody account, and not a parody account of being a YouTuber, but being a influencer and a content creator that can really know your own self and know what others will think of your channel. So you gotta know that. You gotta be very respectful to yourself so they can respect you. And once I've passed, I've been very consistent with my channel, growing a lot, doing collabs with even Naruto. I did a few collabs with Naruto. He was really cool. And Sasuke, before being Sasuke, he was Boruto Uzumaki, so I did a collab with both of them as well. And once I've passed, I've had a few dramas in the Ninjatubers community, which I will not get into detail. That's not very something that you should get into, since it's kind of a douche thing to do. But I will get into something that is very serious, which is the fall down of Ninjatubers. And the fall down of Ninjatubers is not very fun. There was a moment in my life, in my career of Minato Namikaze, where Kakashi fell down. He had a lot of problems within the community and he had to leave. And at that point he had over 100k subscribers, and holy shit, he grew a lot. But unfortunately, because all the stuff that had to happen, and I really wish it didn't happen, he deleted his account. He deleted his YouTube account completely. And after that, I feel like the Ninjatubers fell down, and that's true. That's true. It really fell down. And my channel kind of fell down because Kakashi was kind of like the center point. He had like a few other people on his side and his lead. And from all the views that I had before, after Kakashi deleted his account, bro, I don't know what happened. My views just went downhill. And of course, I had the ups and downs, like I said before, mostly ups. But from Kakashi deleting his account, our community died. Our community had fell down, and it didn't have a filled person to complete that community. So unfortunately that happened. So after that, I really had a hope that even without him we could reach a good potential with our community. And so we made the idea, me and Naruto, to create a Shinobituber community, the opposite of the toxic community called Ninjatubers. And we made our own thing, our own community called Shinobitubers, which is literally Naruto, the same thing, but it's different. And we have different people and better people that can actually voice the characters and not be a total ass about it. And we had the Shinobitubers community, and of course I made the server for Naruto because I'm a very smart, clever guy. I know how to do Discord servers. Not to brag, but you know, I'm just saying. You know, I made that server for Naruto, and we did a lot of cool stuff in there, you know, and we got new members, we got new people, we made it grew, and you know, it's amazing. It still is an amazing server. You know, it's just still the same server. We never deleted. And Ninjatubers deleted their server for some reason. I don't know why. But for our server, we still have and remain the best server there is of a Naruto server when it comes to the YouTube kind of deal and business and, you know, parody accounts and all that. You know, our server is just still the best. You know, moving on from the Shinobituber and community story about how I entered and all that, let's go a bit beyond and let's try talking about the Tekken community, because once I started, you know, noticing that my Minato channel was not just enough, like I feel like I needed more, so I decided to join the Tekken community. Yes, Tekken is this fighting game that I loved as a kid. Dude, that was literally the first ever game I played on my PlayStation 2, and I played that game even today. I just love that game. It's my favorite fighting game ever. I joined the Tekken community, I met a few friends there, a lot of cool people in there, and I became Jin Kazama, the protagonist of Tekken, and I just love doing his voice. He got such a soft and deep voice. It's amazing. I love it, and I still do it, and it's amazing. It's a great voice. I am really proud of myself. And yeah, that was great. And I started recreating my channel to be Jin. I know I changed everything, the template, the banners, the icons. I just deleted Minato from my whole freaking account, and I made a Jin Kazama account, of course a channel for me. And you know, I just started uploading and doing a lot of this and all that, and I just loved it, and I still love it even today. I still love doing that. Whole Tekken thing is just amazing. And of course now I have the Namikaze as my name, just my actual, and I just got Namikaze as just as my own name, just because Minato and the Namikaze name, I just like that. It's just very stylish, like Namikaze. Like, I like that, so I put that as my official voice actor name for my channel, and it worked pretty fine. And it's Namikaze VA, but I just put Namikaze because VA is just such an overused name, so I just put it there. So yeah, that's basically it about the whole story of the community and about me. And yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff to talk about. Of course, there's a lot of other stuff to talk about, but that would take an hour. So this is basically a short version and a recap of how I joined the community and how I started voice acting as Minato, Jin, and myself. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and put your feedbacks down below on what you think, if I did a good story recap, because I never did this before. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Peace out.